It's now 5 in the morning and I haven't slept all night because today is a special day. It's the day that I'm making some moves to another city. As humans, we've been moving ever since the beginning of time, seeking better opportunities elsewhere, or simply just moving on to a different chapter in our lives. In my life, I've had a lot of different transition periods, moving from space to space, trying to find a better lifestyle. But this time, it's a little different. For starters, I'm traveling in the middle of a global pandemic, and that too in a crowded bus for 13 hours. Why am I taking such a risk? In order to answer this, I think I want to take you back to before the world went to a total standstill. After dropping out of university in 2018, I began living the life of a nomad. I went to Mexico and traveled around to the incredible locations that it has to offer. And then I got a job leading an educational trip about Buddhism and yoga in India. And then shortly after, I was selected for the 6 months all-expenses-paid life-changing program to travel to 10 different countries around the world. I was really living the life, learning about the world and getting to know myself a little bit better. But by country number 3, South Africa, coronavirus had taken over the world. It was while climbing this kick-ass mountain called Lion's Head that I realized I was not able to live this kind of lifestyle anymore. The trip had been cut short and we had to go home as soon as possible. But in order to come back home, you need to have a home. And I didn't really have one because I'd been traveling for so long. My only 2 options were to go to India where my parents live now, or to come back here to Tanzania and live with my uncle and aunt and their adorable dogs in my hometown. And I really struggled with that decision for a while. Either I could go and stay with my parents and spend time with them, or come to my passport country. And because I thought that this pandemic would be over in just a couple of months, I decided to come to Tanzania. But it's been 4 frigging months now, and I didn't realize them going so fast, and every single day has just been, doing the same thing. And now, symbolically, as it says on this hand sanitizer, this has become a lifestyle. From traveling full-time, adventuring, camping, meeting people, falling in love, connecting with them heart to heart around a campfire, to now being isolated on my own in a lockdown, the change has been drastic. I won't lie, it's not been all that bad. Being grounded in one place has given me a lot of time to work on myself. Like, I can now do far more push-ups than I could ever do. And I've gained 3 kilograms, which may not sound like much, but trust me, it's a big achievement. I've been trying to gain weight for ages. I even managed to salvage and edit some old travel videos that were buried in my hard drive, and I think I was successful. Well, for the most part, at least. I'm honestly super grateful for the time that I've had to introspect on myself, to work on my edits and videos and photos, and to be sheltered here with my uncle and aunt who've been feeding me real nice, taking care of me, and everything's been super awesome. I know many of my friends around the world have been really suffering during this pandemic, and so many other communities have been hit really hard. And I don't know if I should be complaining about my luxuries and comforts, but my soul just feels right now like it needs to go outside, be in nature, and be challenged. Sometimes when it's so comfortable, you can't really grow and expand yourself. So I want to challenge myself. I don't want to be living in comfort anymore. So I honestly think that moving to Arusha is going to be a step towards turning it around. But before moving to Arusha, I just want to go to one last time the place that I've been going to clear my head during quarantine. I want to show you guys one of the spots that I accidentally and luckily discovered when I came back here. It's a really cool spot here. I climbed the hill from my house. So that's the rock that we're going to go to. When I came here last time, I saw it and I was like, I need to find a way to get up there. So I did. The people in this informal settlement that I've been visiting are super kind and welcoming. It's so eye-opening for me to see this different lifestyle that exists within my hometown. I literally don't know anyone else who's been to these ends before. All these houses are very close together and it's kind of a very communal vibe. Everybody's always out cooking or doing something or the other. It's really cool. Shikamoo. Hujambo. Good morning, how are you?
Fine.
Now it's good afternoon. Saizi, good afternoon. Ambo. So this is actually the town or the city now that I was born and raised in. And one of the things that's very peculiar about it is all these rocks that are called kopis. They're kind of like the formations that you see in The Lion King. And it's just super awesome how they're everywhere. So the scary thing is there's two things that I'm highly afraid of. One is the height over here, and two are the snakes that usually live under these kind of kopi formations. So I'm facing two fears right now on my last weekend here. It's pretty cool. I'm very, very happy that I decided to come here when the world went on lockdown. Oh, it's not that high, but it's scary. Still. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what it is specifically that I'm gonna go and do in Arusha, but I just have a really good feeling about that place because on my experiences when I've went there before, I know that it's the capital of the travel companies that are based in Tanzania, and I want to grow my career there as a travel person who brings people to Africa and to Tanzania to have authentic experiences and to learn from this amazing place. So I just want to be there to network with people, collaborate with people, and I think it's really important to surround yourself with people who are vibrating on the same frequency as you on a mental level so that you can brainstorm ideas together and put it into action, you know. So that's one of the reasons. And the second reason is that there's a lot of creative people that I know who's reached out to me on Instagram and said they've loved my work and, you know, would like to collaborate, and they're all based around that area, Moshi, Arusha, and the Kilimanjaro region. So I think it's gonna be real nice to go there. But if it doesn't work out, there's nothing to lose. I can come back here, this is plan B, and live in this amazing house next to these rocks with this incredible, incredible view.